Come listen to a story, a story, a story. Come listen to a story. It's story time. Come listen to a story, a story, a story. Come listen to a story. Guess what? It's story time. Hey friends, welcome to another story time with TT Brittany at Grow With Me Educational Center. The logo is missing. Did you notice? Well, I know that it's been a long time and I apologize. I have to pick up with our chapter books. I have to start, I have so much to do and I'm so sorry. So don't fuss at me. I'm back, I'm okay. But you know, we were virtual and now school is back open in person. So I actually have friends here, you know, during the day with me. So it's kind of a little hard to get all of the reading in that I was doing earlier, you know, previously. So we're going to get back, we're going to get a schedule back where we are doing our books. And I wanted to come on because I have a story to share today. We do not own any rights to this story. And I picked this story because yesterday was, so today's the 11th and 10th. October 10th was a mental health awareness. So for my friends, I know you're like, mental health, what is that? Mental, everything mental is in your brain. So we're going to be talking about how you're feeling. Friends, your feelings are real. When you're hurt, when you're excited, when you're nervous, all of those are feelings that can affect how you think. So the story we're going to share today, we do not own any rights to it. We are reading Ruby Finds a Worry. And this book is written by Tom Percival. And it is a scholastic book. And what is this? Do you remember? I hope you said a soft cover book because that's right. This is a soft cover book. So let's get on into our story. Ruby Finds a Worry. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high. And she loved to explore wild, far-away places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day she discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. In fact, it was so small that at first Ruby hardly even noticed it. But then the worry started to grow. Each day it got a little bit bigger. I want my friends to think, why did the worry get bigger? We're gonna keep reading, but let's remember that question. Why did the worry get bigger? It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box. It was still there at night when she brushed her teeth. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing things that she loved. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realize it, but she was doing the worst thing you can ever do with a worry. Worrying about it. Now the worry was enormous. It could barely fit in the kitchen at dinner time. It filled up half of the school bus. Look how big it is. And it took up whole rows at the movie theater. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about. And it seemed like she would never be happy again. Then one day something unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone in the park. He looked how she felt. Sad. Then she noticed something else, something hovering next to him. Could it be a worry? It was. Ruby realized she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. She asked the boy what was on his mind and he told her. The strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. All right, friends, let's go back to that question. Why did the worry get bigger? Now let's think about everything that we've read. The last page just said that his worry began to shrink when he talked about it. So why did her worry get bigger? Because she did not talk about it. Let's keep going. Then Ruby did the best thing you can do ever if you have a worry. She talked about it. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Soon both of their worries were gone. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. Woohoo! Of course, that wasn't the last time she was ever going to have a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now that she knew how to get rid of them, they never hung around for long. So friends, One of the other things that I wanted to share with you with this book was, what is a worry? Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? All right, I'm gonna tell you. When Ruby discovered her worry, and it wasn't really big, Ruby should have started talking about it. Her worry made her focus everything on what was bothering her. And what happens, friends, is when you don't talk about what's bothering you to mom, dad, grandma, granddad, aunts, uncles, even friends, when you don't talk about it, your worry begins to grow. And that is when you don't look like yourself anymore. You don't laugh like you used to. You don't talk like you used to. You don't do the things that used to make you happy. We're all going to be worried one day, but you don't have to stay worried. I want you to protect your mind by always being aware of your feelings. And I know it's hard because there's so many different feelings for us to feel. But whenever you are feeling down in a way, I don't know how to put it into words. Friends, I pray that you find someone close to you that you are able to talk to, because I never want your worry to weigh you down where you don't look like yourself. I love you, and I will be back again with another story in story time. See you later.